Hey everyone, welcome to the Daggerfall Overlook house. This one I actually put together for my husband because I love to design for all of my family members. I have several for me, I've got several for our kid, and several for my husband. So this one was the first one I put together for him. So let's take a look. Right here, the Bella and dragon statues right here are just gorgeous, and I absolutely love the way it comes together in the courtyard, especially with all of these crazy plants around the Bella's statue here. They look amazing. And then further down here, we've got giant dragon of doom. He's amazing. I got him in the crown store. But there are other things to go explore, like this lovely fountain and awesome statue. But we've got quite a few really cool things out in the courtyard here, like giant sphere. We'll get to that in a second. But over here, we've got a lovely tower that I actually didn't do anything with, so I might do some fun stuff in there at a later time, but it just looks cool as it is, especially with this awesome pillar right here. Well, we've got a stable with a couple of cool looking horses. The blood horse is by far one of my favorites. But then we're coming over here to kind of the mage's quarter. This is where I imagine a mage does very much scientific study, trying to figure out what's going on, all of their little tools and artifacts. This little guy, he was basically kind of crazy. We had to cage him up for his own good, obviously. But all of these pieces in here are really cool, and just I feel like this particular space came together quite well. And I have an awesome sword in there. Oh, I think I actually just found the scabbard to that sword, so I'm very excited to see if those two go together in some fashion. But there's the phoenix feather, which took me forever to find. And the ground here is made out of particular, I think, a ballroom flooring. I think it might be Alanor. But let's see. Oh, you see, there he goes. That's why he's in the cage. He's a little feisty in there. But let's go see everything else. Come down here. Awesome dwarven spear. And into the house we go. Well, first of all, you are greeted by this wonderful crab, and he will let you know whether or not you're allowed in the house or not. He's a little ornery today. Okay. So the entryway is pretty simple. Just a couple of shelves here and some plants. Then we get into sort of the main hall here. And this throne room is one of my favorites. Basically, it's kind of like a little intimidating because you've got all of these awesome busts on both sides of the hall, letting you know that whoever lives here means business. We've got beautiful, I believe these are dwarven braziers, yeah, on either side. And our lovely little spiders. I love these guys. They are so adorable and so cute, and I want to collect them all. Alright, but this was made basically, my husband really likes dwarven stuff, so we've got a lot of that in play in this particular house. This tapestry from High Isle I absolutely love. It is gorgeous, and every time I get a chance to put it up in a big house, that is exactly what I do. Okay, so I'm going to close this door real quick and reopen it. So I think this, yeah, it fits not as perfect as I would have wanted, but still looks like it kind of belongs here. But before you even go into this particular room, there is a little bar on the side. Get you some snacks, some drinks, pull up a chair, and, have a good time. All right, now we can open this up. One of the things I promised my husband is that I was going to make him an art studio, as he is an artist. And I think this came together really well. We've got our reference material here, other paintings that either serve as inspiration or maybe he painted these, who knows? We've got commissions in play, lots of books on art, as well as the paint supplies and, work in progress stuff. Lots of paintings and a friend. I love this guy. He is so cool. And let's not forget, we've got to count our money for contracts and commissions over here. And of course, all of our supplies. All the different quills and pens and everything you would need, as well as a little spiky succulent. This was a lot of fun to put together. But let's close that up for now. Perfect. All right, and let's head on over to the rest of the house. This particular piece I love. It is gorgeous. I loved that the flowers and the enchanted flower lights that they give off just seem to set this up as such a cozy little area. And the tapestry here just seems to lend to it as well. We're going to go upstairs first, and then we'll go downstairs afterwards. So upstairs, we have a nice little kind of library, cozy area for your books. Grab a book when you're on your way to the bedroom to go, read in bed. But out here is another little bar area. I think that turned out really nicely. And then, got our trophies. And even more trophies. Dwarven was definitely a big style factor for this. All right, so let's go into the bedroom. The bedroom I kind of kept pretty simple. Let's close the door. We've got a little office area here with some tapestries, more things on the shelves, and flowers, and then to the actual bedroom proper. So nothing too crazy, but something simple. Keep it light. And also have an awesome music box in here, which I'm sure you heard throughout the entire time we've been going through this tour. All right, so we'll leave here. Close the door for privacy. And now we're going to go to one of my favorite places in this house. So first of all, let's go back downstairs. And this is where I kind of set up a workshop area. We've got more gears, more dwarven parts. Our banker here to make sure you are authorized to go in. But then I have got all of this dwarven flooring down, which I absolutely love. It makes it look fancy. It fits really well in here and lends itself well to being kind of this dwarven workshop that I've put together. Don't ask what's in the specimen jar, though. That's secret. We've got little areas here that looks like that they're vaults. Putting together our automaton bits. And I absolutely love the blacksmithing station here. I can't quite remember. I think it is an antiquity. I think it's an antiquity from High Isle. But I'd have to go back and check on that. But getting that was amazing, and I can't wait to get more of those. And again, we've got dwarven fountain, and just putting the flowers in here just kind of adds a little bit of sweet touch to it. Okay. And to continue on with our dwarven theme here, we've got a nice little dwarven table and chairs. And you may have recalled that the fountain upstairs was overflowing. Well, this is where it was flowing into. And I have little buckets here and a pot just to, give it a bit of levity here. And our lovely little raptor. I love him. He is amazing. Off to the side here, though, we've got our dwarven mount. Robo guy, he's pretty sweet. And our training, our training dummy, who will kick your butt if he could actually fight back. All right, but now the super crazy awesome secret area. Here we go. What I decided to do with this one is I made a bar, a nice little tavern out on the water. You've got friends can like dock and come on in and sit down with their friends. We've got our friendly resident kraken here who has decided to stop by for a drink. And this is kind of the rest of the bar here. See, that is one of the patrons that wasn't acting right, so, that's serving as an example to everybody else that wants to get uppity. But here is the bar. Lots of tankards. Just pretty awesome all around. You can even just take a moment and stare out over the sea. But yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite areas in this house. It's unexpected and, just kind of a nice little surprise. Well, thank you for joining me, and I hope you join me for future videos.